Hey, so the reason I said don't watch this is because, frankly, I send this out as an email every single day. It's sort of like a free email. And I just think the video is probably going to get like 5,000 views. So I just wanted to be transparent. Like, I don't think the algorithm's going to really promote these sort of daily wealth ideas. But what I'd like to do is share with you on the YouTube channel in a video version what I do and have done with people on an email list that we have called the Daily Wealth email for the last year. So I'll just start with the sample that I sent last night. And since we're at the beginning of a year, who knows, maybe what we'll do is we'll start with, I'll go back and I'll catch up on the few if people like this. So if you like this, send me a comment down below or leave me a comment down below. Let me know, like, hey, do more Daily Wealth. Even if it doesn't get a lot of views, I want to provide that service. Even if 5,000 of you watch it, I think it's worth it. More of you click on the email than will probably watch the video. But yesterday I sent out this email and I called it Don't Be Like This. And I said, there's a famous saying, whether you think you can or can't, you're right. And I wrote, well, I used to hear this all the time. And I said, duh. Mindset. Okay, big deal. Mindset. Like, we've all heard this before. And as a CEO who's employed many different people over my career, I've always gotten frustrated when people would tell me, oh, I'm too dumb to learn something. I'm too old to use QuickBooks Online. These are like literal things I've heard. It's been too long since I've used Excel to be able to use it today. I haven't used that since college. So I can't do that. I'm bad at cybersecurity. Or, oh no, I don't know how to assemble that chair. I've never done that before. I'm just not even going to try. I'm not capable. Or fill this in with whatever anybody in your life says. It could be your spouse. I mean, I get that as well. Like, I'm a woman. I can't do that. Yeah, you can. And so this has always been something that's been very frustrating for me. But what's fascinating here is that I didn't write this email because I wanted to point the finger at others. I wrote it because I thought this problem would never affect me. And take a look at this. All of these are excuses that I've regularly heard. I never thought, it would affect me. Then, in my first 2 years of plane ownership, I regularly, looking back, saw myself telling people or pilots, I can't be a pilot. I shouldn't be a pilot. I'm not capable of being a pilot. I don't fit the personality of being a pilot. I shouldn't be a pilot anyway. I would literally... People would say, oh, that's so cool. You own your own plane, so you're going to become a pilot. I'm like, no. I'm just not the right person to be a pilot. I can't fit into the personality you need. I wouldn't do the checklist right. I'd be part of the impulsive attitudes, right? I'd be too, macho or too impulsive. Like... They literally have in the study guide booklets for if you want to become a pilot, hazardous attitudes, people who should not be a pilot. And so I would like read those to people and be like, see, that's why I can't be a pilot. And people would be like, okay, so like you're defending yourself being impulsive. Like they wouldn't actually say that to me, but that's what they were implying. And I thought, I'm like, see, look, I'm being self-aware. This is a good thing. And they do say the first step to solving a problem is being self-aware, right? Like, I quit drinking in September, and I was at our Mastermind, which we have another Mastermind coming up, I think the first week of February. If by the way, sorry, if you haven't gotten a heads up email yet on the Mastermind from McKay for the February one, just email staff@meetkevin.com. We're working on setting that up right now, picking a date. So if you have a preference for the date, just email us at staff@meetkevin.com. That's our 7-figure group mastermind. Anyway, so in the mastermind, I remember the first one we did. I'm like, yeah, I used to drink like 2 times a day, like 2 drinks a day rather, at the end of the day. And I'm like, isn't this normal? And then almost everybody in unison responded with like, no. And I'm like, oh, I never even knew. So I really internalized what I had resented myself, which is Whether you think you can or can't, you're right. Yeah, and so this was really actually a big blow to myself, because I'm like, wait a minute, I shouldn't be like that. If my problem is that I'm telling myself I can't do something because I am a certain way, then the problem isn't what I need to solve. The problem is me. That was a big moment for me. You know, it's like the kid joke, you know, or I should say the dad joke. Hey, Jack, why was the math book sad? It had too many problems. It's not the book's fault. It's your fault, right? Like, you solved the problem. And so when I internalized this, it was sort of a big blow to myself. And then I put in 16-hour days, and you probably saw my, I mean, actually, you probably didn't see it, because that's also another more rare kind of update video. But I made a video on how I became a pilot in 24 days. You should watch it. That sounds like it's like bad, because it's like, that seems too short. But the level of grind that went into it offset that, I believe. So I put in 16-hour days until I became a pilot, and I realized the problem wasn't the task. The problem was me. So there you go. That's the Daily Wealth. If you want the Daily Wealth and you want to sign up for it, it's totally free. I send it every single day. Hence Daily Wealth. Just go to meetkevin.com. You can scroll past all the courses and Trumponomics and all that stuff. Just click right here on Daily Wealth. Click sign up. It's right there. Name and email. I'm not going to sell your information. You know, it just goes into this MailChimp right here. There are tens of thousands. I think we're almost at like 100,000 people on this Daily Wealth list, and you're welcome to be a part of it. And really, what keeps me going are the people who email us back when I send these emails, and they're like, "This is so right on. This is life changing," or "Here's my experience with this." It's really cool. So I don't know. Maybe people like the service, maybe not. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Why not advertise these things that you told us here? I feel like nobody else knows about this.
We'll try a little advertising and see how it goes.
Congratulations, man. You have done so much. People love you. People look up to you.
Kevin Paffrath there, financial analyst and YouTuber. Meet Kevin. Always great to get your take.